Turn the bass up, let it crack the frame. No polish, no mask, no shame. They want it clean, I bring the flame. No filter, no filter. Straight out the grit where the pressure breathe. Pain in my lungs every time I breathe. They say calm down, I said let me be. I don't concede, no filter. When I speak it's raw, see the truth and flaw. I don't pause, I break the law of awe. Mind like a blade, I sharpen the edge. Back to the wall, I'm taking the ledge. Living on range, I'm breaking a hedge. Never misled, hey, hey. Heavy 808 like a war zone march. Heart so dark, leave a cold burn mark. Spark that ignite when the night turn harsh. I leave a scar, no sugar coat on the venom I spit. Every ball like a loaded clip. You talk tough but you never commit, I never quit. Heartbeat racing, pacing the room, facing the doom, I'm making it boom. They want silence, I bring the boom. Clear the fumes. No filter. When the mic go live, no filter. I survive. No filter. No disguise, I arrive. No filter. Through the smoke and doubt. No filter. Let it out. No filter. Hear the shout, black out. I remember days I was biting my tongue. Now every syllable fire from lungs. Hung on the edge but I still swung. Bell still rung. No filter. When the hate get loud, stand my ground. Unbound, underground crown. Trap drum snap like a bone in the dark. Every remark leave a permanent mark. You swim shallow, I circle like sharks. Tear you apart. Pressure build, I convert it to power. Hour by hour, devour the coward. Tower above, every critic that's sour. Bloom like a flower in a concrete tower. Cut into static, erratic, dramatic. Automatic with a savage semantics. Fanatic, mechanic with tactics volcanic. Man, I panic, never I manage. Damage the canvas, I vanish the doubt. Ravaging average, I'm smashing it out. Clashing with doubt, I'm lashing the crowd. Crash through the glass and I'm laughing out loud. When the world say chill, no filter. I will, no filter. Still will kill the still. No filter. Through the lies they sell. No filter. I rebel. No filter. Ring the bell, give them hell. Even when the spotlight aim at my flaws, even when they question my cause, I sharpen the claws, break the laws. Applause to the scars. This ain't a gimmick, it's venomous truth. Proof in the booth when I loosen the noose. Deuce, deuce rhythm, I'm cutting it loose. Unleash the brute. They want pretty eye, breathing pain. Thunder and rain in the vocal vein. Chain reaction inside the brain. Unchained. When the beat cut out and the silence thick. When they hope I soften it quick. When they pray I switch my script. I won't no mask, no edit. Heart on blast, mic on fire. Forever, no filter. Yeah, 808s rumble like tanks in the distance. Snare crack like warning shots. Heart locked in combat mode. You want peace? Wrong battlefield. No surrender. Came from the trenches with dirt on my name. Cold nights, no light, fueled by the pain. They said I break when the pressure came. I became the flame. No surrender. When the odds stack high, no surrender. Look 'em in the eye. No surrender. Live or die, I defy. Back against ropes, I learned to swing. Heavy is the head, but I wear that ring. Every scar like a crown I bring. Hear the war drums sing. Mind like a blade with a serrated edge. Standing on doubt like it's just a ledge. They hesitate, I pledge. Push past the edge. Heartbeat knock like a battering ram. World say stop, I don't give a damn. Built from grit, not Instagram. This who I am. No surrender. When the sky fall down, no surrender. Take the crown. No surrender. Run the town, stand your ground. No surrender. Through the cuts and scars. No surrender. Raising bars. No surrender. Chasing stars past the bars. No surrender. When the sky fall down, no surrender. Take the crown. No surrender. Run the town, stand your ground. No surrender. Through the cuts and scars. No surrender. Raising bars. No surrender. Chasing stars past the bars. I remember nights I was losing breath, walking that line between dream and death. Now I step with a tightened chest, no second guess. No surrender. When the pressure spike, no surrender. Grab the mic, no surrender. Strike on strike, thunder strike. Trap drum slap like boots on gravel. 808 crack made the ground unravel. Every setback I travel through battle, no rattle. They fold quick when the heat get real. I kneel to none, never conceal. Pain in my veins, turning to steel. That's how I heal. Adrenaline rush when I step in the cage. Rage on the page, I sever the chains. Breaking the frame, no tame in my veins. Flame when I aim, I rain like grenades. Climb when it's vertical, pain convertible. Turning my struggle to something remarkable. Spark to a particle, fall from marginal. Carving my name in the walls of the carnival. When they count you out, let the hunger shout. Through the drought, break out. When the stakes too high, touch the sky. Never die, multiply. Even when the lights go dim and shake, even when the ground might break, I escalate every move I make, no mistake. This ain't hype, it's a battle cry. Heavy bass make the weak comply. Fall 7 times, stand 8 high, I don't lie. When the beat fade out, but the echo stay. When tomorrow balance on today. When the world scream, walk away. I don't fold, I don't bend, I don't retreat. Heart of a soldier, mind of a king.
Yeah. Turn the pressure up. Heavy drums, heart pounding. This that wartime rhythm. I was built in the fire where the weak don't survive. Every loss carved a scar just to keep me alive. They said give it a rest, let the dream die. But I breathe ambition every second I'm alive. No quitting, that's stitched in my skin. No quitting, that's how I begin. No quitting, when odds closing in, I don't fold, I reload from within. Back against ropes, I don't choke, I attack. Every setback, just a lesson I stack. They want comfort, I want combat. Turn pain into bars, let the mic snap back. Pressure make diamonds, I'm cut from the core. Every doubt just fuel for the roar. When they shut one door, I break 4 more. Kick down limits, now I'm settling scores. Heartbeats sink to the 808 blast. Future ahead, but I'm done with the past. Every tick of the clock move fast, but I run through walls, I don't crash. No quitting, even when it burns. No quitting, every loss I learn. No quitting, let the fire churn. I don't wait for respect, I earn. No quitting, when the nights get cold. No quitting, when the truth unfolds. No quitting, I don't break, I mold. Pressure turn a heart to gold. I remember them laughs when I said I'd rise. Saw doubt in their smirks, disbelief in their eyes. Now the same ones quiet, no replies. Cause I grind in silence, let results surprise. No quitting, that's a permanent state. No quitting, I don't hesitate. No quitting, I accelerate. Through the storm, through the hate. Every bruise got a memory attached. Every fall made the comeback unmatched. I don't fear being cornered and trapped. I adapt and attack, counteract. Mind sharp like a blade in a sheath. Truth heavy, every word that I breathe. They can doubt, but they still underneath. While I climb through the grit and the grief. I don't crack under pressure, I thrive in the wreckage. Turn pain into leverage, aggression my message. No rest for the restless, I press every second. Confess I'm obsessed with progression and stepping ahead of the noise. I deploy every weapon, a lesson, intention. Redemption is beckon, I rise when I'm tested. No quitting, no question. No quitting, even if I crawl. No quitting, I'ma stand tall. No quitting, through it all. If I stumble, I don't fall. No quitting, that's the oath I keep. No quitting, even losing sleep. No quitting, climb too steep. I don't stop, I leap. When the beat fade out and the lights go dim. When the world feel cold and the odds look slim. I don't bow, I don't bend, I don't trim. This hunger in my chest don't end within. No surrender, no retreat, no defeat. I don't stop, I repeat. No quitting. Yeah. Heavy drums, dark skies. Foot on the gas, flames in the rear view. Line cross, bridge burn, no turning back. I stepped in the fire with nothing but nerve. Back against fate, I refused to swerve. Word tried telling me what I deserve. I rewrote code with a sharper curve. No turning back. When the path gets steep, no turning back. When the doubts don't sleep, no turning back. When the wounds cut deep, I don't fold, I don't weep. I remember nights I was stuck in place, fear in my lungs, mask on my face. Now I run running the storm full pace, leave hesitation without a trace. They want comfort, I want the crown. They want safe, I want profound. They talk big when I'm not around, but go quiet when I touch ground. Yeah, heartbeat bang with the 808 quake. Every move high, a risk I take. No break when the floorboards shake. I was built for the pressure break. No turning back. Once I set my aim, no turning back. Fuel the flame, no turning back. Win the game, leave a mark, leave a name. No turning back. Through the smoke and now, no turning back. When the doubts all clash, no turning back. Full gas, future moving fast. I buried the old me under the grind, left every weak thought behind. Now my hunger one of a kind, tunnel vision, razor mind. When the road get rough, no turning back. When they call your bluff, no turning back. When it's not enough, double down, get tough. They fold under heat, I feast in the flame. They're scared of the risks, I gamble the pain. Every loss to sharpen my aim. Now I'm storming the gates untamed. No rewind on the steps I took. Every scar another chapter in the book. Look, I don't fear the edge, I shook. Adrenaline spike, might ignite. Fight through the dark of the night. No flight, I bite. Strike when the time is right. Crack through ceilings, break through doubt. Shout till the fear tap out. No rewrote, no safe route. I built this from the drought. No turning back. When the pressure rises, no turning back. See it in my eyes, no turning back. No disguise, I survive, I defy. No turning back. For the blood and sweat, no turning back. No regret, no turning back. Every threat, just a ladder step. Even when the sky fall black and torn, even when the hope seemed worn, I was forged in the eye of the storm. Heart cold, mind reborn. This ain't hype, this oath I made. Every fear I face, not delayed. No retreat in the plans I laid. No shadow where I'm afraid. When the beat fades slow, but the war's still loud. When the road get lonely, no crowd. When the weight get heavy and proud, I don't look behind, I don't ask why, I don't second guess, I move forward. No turning back.
Yeah, bass heavy like a heart attack.
Teeth clenched, veins tense.
No filter, no fear.
Never hold pain from the dirt where the cold wind snap. Dreams too big for a small mind trap. World said chill, better learn to cap. I snapped that leash, no looking back.
Never hold back.
When the doubt get loud,
Never hold back.
stand out the crowd.
Never hold back.
Say it proud, turn the silence into sound. They wanted me tame, wanted me safe. Smile on cue, play it fake, but I'd rather break them down for snakes. Rather starve than eat off hate. Every scar like a badge I earned. Every bridge I burned, I learned. Every time they said I turn, I return more stern. Heartbeat banging with the 808 slap. Chest tight like a loaded strap. Pressure build, but I adapt. Clap back when they overlap.
Never hold back. Let the rage out clean. Never hold back. Chase that dream. Never hold back. Split the seam. Rise extreme. Never hold back. Through the mud and grime. Never hold back. On borrowed time. Never hold back. Every rhyme hit like a crime.
I remember nights I was stuck in doubt. Voice in my head screaming, walk it out. But something deeper started to shout, stand your ground, don't tap out.
Never hold back.
When the fear crawl in,
Never hold back.
let the war begin.
Never hold back.
Thick skin, play to win. They flex for likes, I flex resolve. Problems big, I evolve. No soft edges to dissolve. I confront what they avoid. No half step in the plans I draft. No fake laugh when they talk that trash. I dash past every crash. Turn the pain to cash. Adrenaline spike, mic ignite. Fight on sight in the dead of night. No flight, I bite. Climb heights out of spite. Break chains, switch lanes. Convert losses into gains. Through stains and rains, I remain unchanged.
Never hold back.
When the odds stack high,
Never hold back.
look them in the eye.
Never hold back.
Don't comply. Touch sky.
Never hold back.
Through the cuts and scars.
Never hold back.
Past the bars.
Never hold back.
Set the bars where the legends are. Even when the lights go dim and cold, even when the story untold, I don't fold, I mold my fate in iron and gold. This ain't hype, this in a code. Heavy heart with a heavy load. Explode when the pressure overload. I pave this road. When the beat fade out, but the grind stay loud when the crowd disappear. No crowd when the weight feel too damn proud. Speak louder, step harder, move smarter. Never hold back, never hold back. 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 Obsession, yeah. Turn the volume up. This ain't passion, this possession. All dreams, I see red when I blink. Every second wasted, got me on the brink. Clock tick loud like it's mocking my grind. So I hunt every goal like it's war in my mind. Obsessed, yeah I breathe this. Obsessed, never leave this. Obsessed, they don't see this. Tunnel vision locked, I don't need wish lists. I was built in the basement of doubt and stress. While they party late, I was training relentless. Every rep, every line, every ounce of finesse. Stack pain into power, now I'm dangerous. No half-step move, no halfway drive. Either all in flames or I don't arrive. They call it extreme, I call it survive. If I don't push hard, I don't feel alive. Mind on loop, replay the grind. Sleep feel weak when the dream too loud. They want balance, I want the crown. I don't float, I drown in the sound. Obsessed, hard on attack. Obsessed, no turning back. Obsessed, world fade to black. When the target in sight, I'm a full-on impact. Obsessed, no chill in my zone. Obsessed, I stand alone. Obsessed, skin and bone till the hunger inside turn flesh to stone. I remember days they laughed at the vision. Said calm down, you lack precision. Now I move so sharp, it's incision. Every doubt they had just fueled the ignition. I don't scroll, I don't stall, I don't coast. While they toast to the bare minimum boast, I'm ghost in the lab with a venomous note. Building empires from a single quote. Obsessed, yeah I'm wired different. Obsessed, every fire persistent. Obsessed, no quiet distance. Every setback, just add resistance. Sweat on the floor, blood on the pen. Every loss turn lesson again. I don't pray for luck, I pressure to win. Till the door break down and I step right in. Voice say slow down, I mute that. Fear say don't jump, I shoot past. If I fall, I bounce back ruthless. Steel spine, no blueprint, useless. No comfort zone, no neutral state. I feast on pressure, I chew on fate. They see success, I see what's at stake. If I blink too long, I suffocate. Obsessed, with the climb so steep. Obsessed, no time for sleep. Obsessed, promises I keep, even if the grind cut bone that deep. Yes, home in the pits that run the night. Halo with the shots in the bite. No chest can alone want a bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. This ain't fame chase, this war inside. Me versus me with no place to hide. Every flaw God I magnify, then crush it down till it petrified. I don't flex for show, I flex for proof that the kid they doubted could break the roof. Every breath I take is uncaged truth. Every line I spit, bulletproof. Obsessed, yeah the fire intense. Obsessed, built from defense. Obsessed, past trauma immense. Now I turn that weight into dominance. They say it's unhealthy, maybe it's true, but average living ain't something I do. I'd rather burn bright, chasing what's due, than sit in regret with a safe point view. So, when you see me locked in the zone, eyes so sharp, jaw like stone, know this hunger fully grown.
Play hard. Yeah. 808's knocking like a heartbeat in overdrive. Gloves laced tight, jaw locked, you wanna win? They don't play safe.
Came from the bottom with a cold wind bite. Dark days long, no end in sight. They said chill out, I said I might. After I fight,
Play hard.
when the stakes too high,
Play hard.
no alibi.
Play hard.
Do or die,
Play hard.
touch the sky. Every scar like a medal earned. Every loss a lesson burned. Tables flip, the tide turn. Now the bridge I burn. No halftime when the clock tick loud. No handouts in a hungry crowd. Head down but the vision proud. I stand unbowed. Heartbeat thump like a war drum sound. Bass so heavy make the ground rebound. They want safe, I want profound. Crown bound.
Play hard.
When the pressure
Play
builds,
hard.
stay
Play
unfilled.
hard.
Raw and real,
hard.
iron will.
Play hard.
Through the cuts and scars,
Hard.
raising
Play
bars,
hard.
chasing stars,
hard.
past the bars. I remember nights I was down and out. World so loud, trying to drown my shout. Now I weaponize what they doubt. Let the hunger out.
Play hard.
When the lights go dim,
Play hard.
on a razor rim,
Play hard.
sink or swim,
Play hard.
never slim. Trap drum slap like a steel door slam, 808 hit like a battering ram. I don't fold, I expand, take a stand. They play cool when it's time to grind. I stay ruthless, laser mind. Every verse, cross the line, redefine. Adrenaline rush when I step in the ring. King with a sting, let the chaos sing. Venomous rhythm, I'm bringing the swing. Shattering limits with everything, climb when it's vertical. Pain convertible, turning my struggle to something remarkable. Spark to a particle, far from marginal. Harder and harder, I'm never controllable. Play hard when they count you out. Let the hunger shout. Through the drought, break out. Play hard when the odds stack high. Don't ask why, never shy. Amplify. Even when the lights go dim and shake, even when the ground might break, I escalate every move I make, no mistake. This ain't luck, it's blood and sweat. Every rep, every debt, I don't stop, I don't regret. All in bed, heavy bass in my DNA. No delay when I dominate, I don't hesitate, I accelerate. When the beat fade out but the echo stay. When tomorrow balance on today. When the world scream walk away. No pause, no guard, no mercy if you in the game. Play hard.
Yeah. Drums in the distance. Sky turning red. You better. I hear the march in the back of my mind. Boots on gravel, vengeance in time. They want peace talks. I decline, I was built for the storm. Frontline design. No fear in my breath. I ain't scared of death. Every scar a crest, battle-tested heart beating out my chest. I don't flinch when the tension rise. I get calm when the panic flies. See the truth through the smoke and lies. I don't blink, I strategize. They talk tough in a safe little zone, but crumble quick when the heat get thrown. I've been forged where the weak disown. Now I carry steel in my tone. Helmet's cracked but my will intact. Every setback just counterattack. Pressure heavy, I double that. Turn defense mode to a savage act. When the sirens scream, this ain't a dream. Tear at the seam of a fragile world built on steam. No retreat, no fold. Heart ice cold. I've been told only the ruthless get to grow old. I was raised in a battlefield zone where love felt scarce and the nights were stone. Every loss carved deep in bone. Now I fight like I something to atone. No medals pinned on my chest for show, just grit and scars that glow. They see rage but they don't know it's survival instinct and overthrow. Mind on blade, plans well made. No masquerade, I don't bluff, I invade. I don't need a crowd to validate. I don't wait for fate to negotiate. When the pressure climb, I elevate. Break through walls, they hesitate. War in my thoughts, war in my veins. War in my hunger, war in my aims. War in the rhythm that pound in my brain. War when I step and they whisper my name. No white flag wave in my sight. No surrender under this light. If it's wrong or right, I fight till the dust settle after the strike. Let the ground shake, no mistake. Every breath I take, sound like thunder when I awake. I've been doubted, I've been tested. I've been silent but never arrested. Now the beast inside invested. Every ounce of my pain manifested. They thought I'd fall under pressure's weight. Didn't know I feast on fate. Every locked door I violate. Every limit I annihilate. This my decree. You verse me. Set it free. This is the final identity. So when you hear that distant roar, when your comfort zone hit the floor, when the calm don't exist no more, that's me knocking at the door. No fear, no pause.
no mercy law. You ask for peace,
I pray for war.
Yeah. Turn the speakers up. Feel that bass in your ribs. This that adrenaline rush.
heartbeat sync with the 808 drum. Veins on fire like the war just begun. Sweat drip heavy but I ain't done. Every rep, every step I outrun. Feel the surge in my chest. No sleep, no rest. Pain part of the test that I fold under weight I press. They talk about grind but they clock out quick. I lock in hard when it all get thick. Mindset sharp like a loaded clip. Every doubt they spit I eclipse. I don't train for looks, I train for war. Every scar I earn some more. When the pressure knock I kick the door. Leave the weak outside on the floor. Iron in my grip, fire in my lungs. Silence in the room before the storm comes. I don't need hype, I become the energy shift when I step among. Let the bloodline race. Feel the bass in your face. This ain't second place. When I step in the zone, I dominate space. No fear in the set. No room for regret. Every goal get met. Sweat equity, cash in the bet. I remember days I felt too small. Back into ropes, back to the wall. Now I stand tall, ready to brawl. Every setback fuel to the call. Through the doubt and strain, through the loss and pain. Let it flood my brain till the hunger inside break every chain. They watch from the sideline, safe and sound. I dive head first when the weight's around. Heavy ball bend, but I don't back down. I thrive when the tension pound for pound. Shorty breath controlled, every motion tight. Tunnel vision locked on the finish line. Sight they fade in the dark. I glow in the fight. I don't wait for green. I go on red light. Pulse too strong, can't calm this down. Adrenaline king with a reckless crown. Every doubt you had get drowned when I flip that switch and shake the ground. No mercy mode, no pause button. When the beat drop heavy, I start running. From the bottom rung to the summit. I don't talk grind, I become it. Let the speakers quake. Every move I make. No room for the fake. When the pressure rises, that's when I awake. This ain't gym lights, this life on reps. Every risk I take, no safety nets. Every scar a mark of respect. I built from nothing, no regrets. Feel the rage ignite. Through the darkest night. Turn wrong to right. When the whole world doubt, I fight. They want comfort, I want more. They want applause, I want war. They want easy, I want sore. Cause pain built power at the core. So when the bass hit hard and your chest feel tight and the room starts shaking left to right, that's not noise, that's will in sight. That's hunger primed and ready to strike. No excuses, no mercy, no slump. Turn it up, feel it surge. Pump. Yeah, turn the bass up till the walls crack. 808 heartbeat, no fallback. You're stuck in the same spot, not me. Level up. Started from zero with a chip on my chest. Cold nights, no hype, just hunger and stress. They said slow down, I said I'm obsessed. Now I'm coming correct. Yeah, level up when the grind get rough. Level up when they call your bluff. Level up when you've had enough. Still tough. Every scar like XP earned. Every bridge that I crossed got burned. Lessons learned while the tables turn. Now the throne's confirmed. No respawn when you play this game. Real life rules, no cheat code fame. I built my stats through the sweat and pain. Now I can't be contained. Heartbeat knock like a boss fight drum. Here I come, never played dumb. From the slums where the kings are from, I overcome. Level up when the pressure spike. Level up, grab the mic, grab the mic. Level up, strike on strike. Thunder strike. Level up through the cuts and scars. Level up, raising bars, raising bars. Level up, chasing stars. Past the bars. I remember nights I was stuck on a low. Energy drain, moving slow. Now I overload when I flow. Watch me glow. Level up when the doubt creep in. Level up, let the grind begin. Level up from within. Play to win.
slap like a power surge. 808 hit, make the weak disperse. Every verse like a universe, I reverse the curse. They stuck in loops, I change the stage. New mindset, new page. Unlock rage when I disengage. Uncaged, adrenaline rush, I'm crushing the ceiling. Peeling back fear, revealing the feeling. Killing the weakness, rebuilding the meaning. Scheming and dreaming while others are sleeping. Grinding and climbing, redefining the time. And shining from lining the silver, I'm mining. Rhyming like lightning, striking and spiking. Rising and rising, no compromising. Level up when they count you out. Level up, let the hunger shout. Levels out, level up through the drought. Break out. Level up when the stakes too high. Level up, touch the sky. Don't ask why. Level up, don't ask. Defy. Even when the lights go dim and shake, even when the ground might break, I escalate every move I make. No mistake. This ain't luck, it's hours log. Every setback catalog. Heavy bass make the system clog. Mind unlocked, no pause, button and grind. New heights every time I climb. Different level, different mind. Redefined when the beat fade out, but the echoes stay. When tomorrow balance on today. When the world scream you can't play, I reload, refocus, re-aim. Same hunger, new rank. Level up.
Yeah. Sirens in the distance. 808's like a heartbeat monitor. Flatline a fight back.
Live or die. Came from the bottom where the sun don't shine. Cold nights, high head, raising mine. Pressure built up over time. Now it's ticking like a loaded 9. That's the code I breathe. Live or die. Got no tricks on my sleeve. Live or die. Either take or you leave. Ain't no pause button, believe. I was trapped in a maze of doubt. Demons whispering, take the safe route. But safe don't build what I'm about. So I broke the cage, broke out. Every scar on my skin a map. Every loss turned to a trap. For the weak who nap and cap, I adapt, attack, snap. Heartbeat racing with the baseline dry. Sweat drip heavy, it don't stop. Climbing from the bottom to the top. Ready for the shot, let it pop. Live or die. When the pressure rise, see it in my eyes. Live or die. No disguise, I survive, I defy. Through the flame and smoke, every promise spoke. No joke, either build or you broke. I remember nights I was losing grip. Hope sinking like a broken ship. Mind slipping, tight lip. One wrong move and it all could flip. On the edge I stood, misunderstood. Do what you should, turn the pain to something good. They fear risk, I embrace it. Face the abyss, I replace it with a vision so basic. Win big or erase it. No halfway in this game of fate. No weak heart at the gate. Every second heavy with weight. I accelerate, dominate. Adrenaline flooding my brain waves. Raised in a storm I stay brave. No slave to the fear they crave. I pave my lane, misbehave. Rage in a cage I break out. Shake ground when I stake out. No fake route, no safe route. I take doubt and erase doubt. When the night get cold, when the truth unfold, be bold, let your story be told. Through the cuts and scars, through the prison bars, chasing stars, no matter how far. Even when the sky fall dark and red, even when hope hang by a thread, I hear one voice in my head: move forward, never dead. This ain't about fame or shine, it's about crossing that thin line between fear and divine design, between quitting and prime. So the drums hit hard in your chest when you push to the edge, no rest. When life puts you through the test, no excuses, no retreat, no surrender. You got one choice left: live or die.
Yeah. Dark room, red eyes, 808's creeping. If you want the crown, don't wait for it. Yeah. Look for it.
Came from the bottom with the hopes they thin. Cold nights, tight fist, thick skin. They said sit down, you'll never win. I stood up, let the grind begin. Look for when the doors stay closed, when the path ain't chose, when the fear exposed, stay 10 toes. I was lost in a maze of doubt, voices loud trying to count me out. Now weaponize what they warned about, let the hunger shout. Silver spoon, just callous hands, blueprint dreams, up made plans. While they talk, I take my stance, advance through circumstance. Heartbeat sync with the bass I pound, every setback shake the ground. Lost once, now found, with the vision too profound. Look for it when the pressure rise. Look for it in your own eyes. Look for it, no disguise, cut the ties. Look for it through the sweat and pain. Look for it in the storm and rain. Look for it, stay insane, chasing gang. I remember nights I was stuck in place, fear in my lungs, mask on the face. Now I run at the stormful pace, leaving hesitation erased. Look for it when the lights go dim. Look for it when the odds are slim. Look for it, don't give in, play to win. They wait for luck, I hunt for proof. They play safe, I raise the roof. Every verse explosive truth, raw and caged in the booth. No half step in the war I wage, race spill ink on every page. Locked in a mental cage, now I break it in a blaze. Railing spike, I ignite the spark, bite down hard when the world go dark. No park, just march, leave a permanent mark. Climb when the mountain tall, crawl when I gotta crawl. Fall but never stall, stand strong through it all. Look for it when they count you out. Look for it, let the hunger shout. Look for it through the drought, know what you about. Look for it through the cuts and scars. Look for it past the bars. Look for it chasing stars, no matter how far. Even when the sky turn gray and split, even when the fire won't quit, I commit, never quit. Every verse a power hit. This ain't hype, this survival code. Heavy heart with a heavy load, explode when the pressure overload. I pave this road. When the beat fade out, but the grind stay loud, but the crown disappear, no crowd. When the weight feel twice as proud, don't wait for a sign, don't pray for a spark, don't beg for a chance. Get up, step out. Too loud in my head. No silence, no escape. I think I'm losing my mind. Voices keep screaming, they don't ever sleep. Demons and shadows, they crawl when I breathe. Every thought twisted, it's buried too deep. I built this chaos, now it's hunting me. Tick-tock, tick-tock, pressure on blast. Future collapsing, I'm stuck in the past. Running in circles, I'm losing my grasp. Sanity slipping, I'm fading too fast. I try to be normal, I try to be calm, but rage in my veins like a loaded firearm. Every emotion detonates like a bomb. I smile on the surface, but something is wrong. Can't slow down, can't breathe right. Dark thoughts creeping every night. Try to fight, but I lose sight. Who am I in this fight? I'm losing my mind, feel it breaking inside. I'm losing my mind, now there's nowhere to hide. Hear the screams amplified. I'm losing my mind. Every second I fall, I'm losing my mind. Can't control it at all. As I stare at the wall, waiting for the last call. Mirror reflection, but I don't see me. Face unfamiliar, like who could this be? Eyes turning hollow, there's nothing to see. A shell of a man with no identity. Pills on the table, I'm losing the war. Knocking on heaven, but stuck at the door. Every regret got me hitting the floor. I can't take the noise in my head anymore. Lost in a maze I designed. Broke every piece of my mind. Cold, every feeling decline. Now I'm stuck in ruin. They say it gets better, I laugh in their face. How do you fix what you cannot replace? I'm trapped in a prison I built in my brain. Every thought is a cell, every breath is a chain. Spinning, I'm slipping, I'm falling apart. Shattered reflections, I'm losing my heart. Running in circles, I'm back at the start. Tearing my sanity piece by piece, part by part. No pause, no break, no end to the pain. No cure, no fix, just stuck in the rain. Brain on overload, going insane. I'm screaming inside, but it echoes in vain. I'm losing my mind, feel the pressure collide. I'm losing my mind, there's no place to confide. Got the fear as my guide, now there's nowhere to hide. I'm losing my mind.
mind darkly swallowing soul, falling into the hole. Can somebody make me whole? Silence, finally silence. Or maybe it's worse if I'm losing my mind. Who's left to save me?
Yeah. Heavy footsteps, ground shake. 808 stomping through the city. You hear that roar? That ain't noise.
That's King Kong.
Came from the jungle where the weak don't last. Concrete vines, I was built from the past. Back to the wall, but I broke that glass. Now I move too
When I
fast.
step on stage, unleash the rage, King Kong. Break the cage, rip the page. Chest beat thunder, drilling spike. Mic in my grip like I'm ready to strike. Every bar heavy, steel on steel. You can't match what I feel. They talk slick with the porcelain grin. Bulldoze through, I don't pretend. Every loss I turn to a win. Let the chaos begin. Heartbeat knock like a war drum pound. Bass so loud, make the earth resound. Crown so close, I can see it now. I don't bow. King Kong. When the pressure rise, King Kong. Look in my eyes, King Kong. No disguise. Terrorize, King Kong. Through the smoke and flame, King Kong. Remember the name, King Kong. In the game, untamed. I remember nights I was doubted heavy. Mind unstable, but my aim was steady. Now I'm locked and loaded, ready. Bars machete, King Kong. Climb the tallest tower, King Kong. Power on power, King Kong. Every hour, devour. Trap drum slap like a wrecking ball. 808s crack through the city wall. Every setback make me stand tall. Never fall. No shortcuts in this battlefield. No plastic crown, no fake shield. Every scar proof I healed. Pain revealed. Adrenaline rush, I crush the terrain. Blood on my knuckles, I love the pain. Rain of fire when I enter the frame. Name etched deep in the hall of fame. Gorilla grip on the throne I claim. Flame in my brain, no tame insane. Chain after chain, not breaking I rain. Leave competitors slain in my lane. When the sky turn black, King Kong. No turning back, King Kong. Attack on attack. Impact stack, King Kong. Through the cuts and scars, King Kong. Racing bars, King Kong. Chasing stars from behind bars. Even when the lights go dim and shake, even when the ground might break, I dominate every move I make. For heaven's sake, this ain't hype, this primal sound. Heavy bass make the ground rebound. Stand too close, you getting drowned. I'm profound. When the beat fade out but the roar remain. When the crown sit heavy on my brain. When they whisper doubt in vain. I don't shrink, I don't run, I don't pause, I stomp, I roar. King Kong!
Yeah, 808s rumbling like riot boots. Door lock, bet, kick out.
Came from the gutter where the lights stay dim. Hope thin, odds that grim. They said I drowned, couldn't swim. Now I flood every track to the brim. Kick out, every doubt in my lane. Kick out, every chain on my brain. Kick out, through the pain and the rain. Stand tall, never tame. I was boxed in a cage called fear. Voices loud in my ear, saying stay small, stay here. But I shift gears, disappear. Back when the hunger was all I ate. Now I feast on the pressure and dominate. Every closed door I penetrate. Detonate when I innovate. Heartbeat sync with the baseline slam. Sweat drip heavy, I don't give a damn. No scam, no glam, just a master plan. Built from the grit of a grown man. Kick out when the wall too thick. Kick out, don't fold, don't quit. Kick out, take that hit. Kick out, then rise legit. Kick out, through the smoke your trip script. One more loss and it might have flipped. When the fear crawl in, let the war begin. Thick skin, play to win. They talk big with a fragile frame. I walk through fire and fan the flame. Every scar got a hidden name. Every lost part of the game. No safe route in the path I chose. Every bruise helped me compose. Heavy flows when the tension grows. I'll pose what fear propose. Adrenaline spike, I ignite the spark. Bite down hard when the world go dark. No park, just march. Leave a permanent mark. Break locks, crush clocks, shatter limits and shock. No stop when the beat drop. I rock till the speakers pop. Kick out when the odds stack high. Kick out, don't comply. Kick out, reach the sky. Let the weak ass why. Kick out through the cuts and scars. Kick out behind the bars. Kick out chase the stars. No matter how far. Even when the sky turned black and split. Even when hope seemed counterfeit. I commit, never quit. Every verse a power hit. This ain't hype, the survival mode. Heavy heart with a heavy load. Explode when the pressure overload. I'll pave this road. When the beat fade out, but the grind stay loud. When the crowd goes silent, no crowd. When the weight feel twice as proud. Clench your jaw, lift your leg, aim high. Kick out!
Yeah, they've been waiting on me to break, to fold, to quit. Nah, not this time. I've been walking through the fire with my head high. Every scar on my body is a headline. Every doubt in my head turned to dead weight. Now I bury every fear in a deadline. I don't bend, I don't break, I don't fold. Every loss turned a lesson into gold. You could talk, but you never took control. I've been grinding while you're sleeping on your goals. Heavy pressure on my chest, I embrace it. Every second that I'm breathing, I'm dangerous. You can see it in my eyes, I don't fake it. I'm the storm, I'm the one they can't contain, yeah. Built from pain, I evolved into chaos. Every fall made me stronger than they thought. You can try, but you're never gonna break us. I'm the king of the ground that I fought. Push me down, I rise again. You don't know where I have been. Every loss, I turn to wins. Now the war is under my skin.
Even when the world collapses, I won't fall. Through the pain and all the madness, I won't fall. Turn the fear into a weapon, I stand tall. I evolve, every second I'm ascending, I won't fall. When the pressure try to break me, I won't fall. When they doubt and try to shake me, I won't fall. I don't run, I don't crawl, I stand strong, prove them wrong, I won't fall.
Every day is a war that I fight alone. Every step that I take, I ignite the zone. You can see all the fire in my DNA. I was built for the pressure, I claim the throne. No excuses, I move with precision. Every move that I make got a vision. You just talk, I execute the mission. Now I'm breaking the walls of your system. I don't fear what I can't control. I just turn every loss into fuel for the soul. You can try, but you never take my role. I've been climbing while you digging your hole. Now I'm locked in, no stopping. Every beat I'm dropping, never copping, I'm topping. Every level you plotting, every bar like a rocket. I'm a problem you watching, I'm evolving too often. Now the game is collapsing, no debating. I'm stating, I'm the one they've been chasing. Every move calculated, domination I'm taking. I'm awakened, no faking. Every record I'm breaking. Now the ground starts shaking, feel the rise that I'm making. I will fall, even when the ground is shaking. I will fall, every risk that I'm taking. I will fall, I don't stop, I keep pacing. I'm the fire, I'm the drive, I'm the force that they facing. I will fall, through the dark, through the pressure. I will fall, I just turn into bed. I won't fall, I don't quit, I don't stall. I stand tall through it all. I will fall. Try to break me, try to shake me, but I'm still here. Stronger, louder, unstoppable. I won't fall.
Yeah. 808s rumble like a stomach in famine. Teeth grit, eyes locked. You eat or you get eaten. I'm still hungry.
Came from the bottom where the plates stay empty. Cold nights, no lights, pockets weren't friendly. They said be patient, I said tempt me. Now the grind relentless in me. Hungry, when the odds stack high. Hungry, no alibi. Hungry, do or die, I apply. Every scar like a
calorie burn. Every loss like a lesson I earned. Bridges torch where the tables turn. Now the fire churn. No crumbs left on the floor. I claim no half steps in this hunger game. I built my name off the sweat and strain. Now I can't be tamed. Heartbeat knock like a war drum pound. Baseline heavy make the ground resound. They want comfort, I want the crown. I don't slow down. Hungry when the pressure builds. Hungry, hungry, never fail. Hungry, hungry, iron will, kill or be killed. Hungry, through the cuts and scars. Hungry, hungry, raising bars. Hungry, hungry, chasing stars, past the bars. I remember nights I was starved for hope. Tightrope walking, learning to cope. Now I'm climbing without a rope. Tunnel vision scope. Hungry when the lights go dim. Hungry on the edge of rim. Hungry, sink or swim, all in. Trap drum slap like a steel jaw snap. 808 hit make the whole flow crack. Every setback I counterattack, never lack. They eat quick off a silver spoon. I feast on pressure in a dark room. Every verse like a sonic boom. Sealed my doom too soon.
Adrenaline rush, I'm crushing the ceiling. Peeling back fear, revealing the feeling. Killing the weakness, rebuilding the meaning. Scheming while dreaming, competing and leading. Grinding and climbing, then finding the time. And shining from lining the silver I'm mining. Rhyming like lightning, striking and spiking. Rising and rising, no compromising.
Hungry when they count me out. Hungry, hungry, let the hunger shout. Hungry, hungry, through the drought, break out. Hungry when the stakes too high. Hungry, hungry, touch the sky. Hungry, hungry, don't ask why, amplify.
Even when the lights go dim and shake, even when the ground might break, I escalate every move I make. No mistake, this ain't greed, it's survival mode. Heavy load on a narrow road. I explode when the pressure overload, uncontrolled.
Hungry,
no satisfaction, no plateau. Every wind just fuels the flow. You think I'm full, you don't know, I'm still below.
When the beat fade out but the echoes stay. When tomorrow balance on today. When the world scream walk away.
I don't snack, I don't starve, I don't starve. I devour, still rise, still rise, still rise, still rise. Still grind, still grind, still grind, still grind. Still hungry.
Yeah. Turn the lights on, I'm already grinding. 808's knocking like ambition in the rib cage. You can have the talent, I'll take the hunger.
Hard worker in the room. Came in quiet, eyes locked on the target. No silver spoon, just scars in my pocket. They talk big, but they never clock in. I clock overtime, no option.
Hard worker in the room. When the doors all close, when the pressure grows, everybody knows I outwork foes.
While they flex online, I'm lifting the weight. Building my name, brick by brick, no break. Sweat on the floor, yeah, that's my stake. Every move deliberate. I don't chase hype, I chase progression. Pain my teacher, grind my lesson. Every setback feels aggression, turned out to obsession.
Heartbeat banging like a factory line. Tick-tock rhythm, I don't waste time. They want shine, but they won't climb. I redefine. Harder worker in the room. When the lights burn low. Harder worker in the room. Still in beast mode. Harder worker in the room. Heavy workload. Explode. Harder worker in the room. Through the cuts and scars. Harder worker in the room. Raising bar. Harder worker in the room. Chasing stars.
I remember nights I was dead tired. Dreams so big they felt wired. Back against walls, still inspired, never retired.
Harder worker in the room. When the odds stack high. Harder worker in the room. No alibi. Harder worker in the room. Touch the sky.
Multiply. Trap drum slap like steel on steel. 808 crack make the doubt kneel. Every bar proof this grind real. Signed and sealed. They quit early when it hurt too much. I dig deeper when it gets too rough. Call my bluff, I double up, level up, level up. Adrenaline surge, I merge with the mission. Precision decision, no room for collision. Grinding division by division, vision decision. I'm breaking tradition. Minute by minute, I'm building a stamina. Hungry like famine, no manners or camera damage. Just standing, I raise it and hammer it. Climb every ladder and shatter the perimeter. Harder worker in the room. When they count me out, harder worker in the room. Let the hunger shout. Harder worker in the room. Through the drought. Yeah, harder worker in the room. When the stakes too high, harder worker in the room. Be never shy. Harder worker in the room. I defy. Even when the lights go dim and fade, even when the debt's unpaid, I escalate every move I make, no mistake. This ain't luck, discern respect. Every rep, every set collect. Blood, sweat, tears connect. Perfected effect. When the beat cut out but the grind stay loud. When there's no applause in the crowd. When the work feels twice as proud. I don't stop, I don't stall, I don't assume. You might be talented, but I'm the harder worker in the room. Harder worker in the room. Harder worker in the room. Harder worker in the
Yeah. Power rising. Feel it charging in my soul. Saying blood, I don't fold. Let's go. I've been training in the gravity, heavy with the pain. Every limit that you see, I eliminate the chain. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I built it from the strain. Now I'm standing like a god, every battle in my brain. I don't fear death, I evolve when I'm bleeding. Every loss got a lesson, now I'm leveling my meaning. You can see the aura glowing, yeah, the energy is screaming. When I step into the fight, whole world starts leaning. I've been calm, but the storm inside me waking. Every second that I'm breathing, I'm a force in the making. You can test me, but you never gonna stop what I'm creating. I'm ascending every form, every wall I'm breaking it.
Push me down, I rise again. Every fight is discipline. Power building from within. Now the war is where I win.
Like Goku, I rise up every time I fall. Goku, I break limits, I want it all. Goku, energy blast, I'm going beyond. I stand tall, never stall, I'm the one they depend on. Goku, I transform when it's pressure. Like Goku, every level gets better. Like Goku, I don't run, I don't crawl, I go hard through it all. Like Goku, ultra instinct, now I'm moving with precision. Every move that I'm making got a deadly intuition. You can't see me, I'm too fast, that's the difference in the vision. I'm a warrior of light with a savage ambition. Every rival that I face turn a spark to a flame. Every battle that I fight, put respect on my name. You can doubt, you can hate, you can never do the same. I've been built for the pressure, I was born in the pain. No limits, I shatter the ceiling. Every punch got the weight of 1 billion. You can feel it, the energy building. When I drop, whole world start kneeling. Now I'm charging, no margin. Every hit is enlarging. Every spark that I'm carving got me looking like a target, but I'm harder, go farther. Turn a fighter to a martyr. I'm the king of the combat. I'm a Saiyan, I'm a conqueror. No debating, I'm breaking every limit they stated. Every move calculated, domination I'm taking. I'm awakened, no faking. Every record I'm making. Now the sky starts cracking from the power I'm raising. Like Goku, I rise up every time I like Goku, I break limits, I want it all. Like Goku, energy blast, I'm going beyond. I stand tall, never stall, I'm the one they depend on. Like Goku, through the fire, through the pressure. Like Goku, I just turn into better. Like Goku, I don't quit, I don't stall, I go hard through it all. Like Goku. Power level rising. They can't measure what's inside. Every form, every fight, I transcend. Like Goku.
Yeah. Sirens in the distant city trembling. 808s rumble like tectonic plates shifting. You wanted a monster? You summoned one. I rise from the depths where the pressure live. Heart radioactive, negative to positive. They said I drown, now I dominate. Every move deliberate. When I step ashore, Godzilla, hear the crowd roar. Godzilla want war, I bring more. Sky turn red when I breathe that flame. Every verse melts steel in a frame. You play checkers, I change the game, remember the name. Stay a stick from the hate I face. Built from the rubble they tried to waste. Now I sprint at a brutal pace, no trace.
Heartbeat heavy like a drumline riot. Mind on fire but my aim stay quiet. Strike precise when the fear inside it.
I ignite it. Godzilla, when the ground collapse. Godzilla, no relapse. Godzilla, claw and snap. Trap on trap. Godzilla, through the smoke and flame. Godzilla, dominate the game. Godzilla, untamed, no shame. I remember nights I was sinking low. Cold concrete, heart moving slow. Now I'm nuclear when I flow. Watch it glow. Godzilla, when the baseline quake. Godzilla, make no mistake. Godzilla, city shake, ground break. 808s hit like a tail whip crack. Hi-hat slice with a razor attack. Every setback I counteract. Impact stack. No mercy in the zone I claim. No watered down, no tame. Every bar per pain. Set flame. Atomic breath when I step in the booth. Proof in the pulse of the ruthless truth. Youth to the roof, uncaged and uncouth. Loose like a noose when I tighten the screw. Venom and denim, I bend every limit. Spin it, then send it, the critics diminish. Finish opponents with moments explosive. Focus and flows, devotion corrosive. Godzilla, when the odds stack high. Godzilla, touch the sky. Godzilla, don't ask why. Defy Godzilla, through the cuts and scars. Godzilla, raising bars. Godzilla, chasing stars. Past the bars. Even when the skyline fall in pieces, even when the doubt increases, I unleash what never ceases. No releases, this ain't hype, it's seismic rage. Heavy bass, crack the stage. Every line a monster uncaged. Engage. When the beat fade out but the echo stay. When the smoke clear at break of day. When they whisper he'll fade away. I don't vanish, I don't kneel, I don't pause. I rise from the deep.
Yeah. 808s rumble like thunder in a war zone. Teeth clench, fist tight. You fall. Good. Now get up. I was face down, dirt in my mouth, word on my back, no way out, they circled around, full of doubt, waiting to watch me drown out. Get up! When the pain is deep, get up! When you can't sleep, get up! When the climb too steep, promises to keep, heartbeat banging like a drum in a riot, mind screaming loud but I'm moving quiet, pressure cooking and the fuse ignited, now I'm done staying silent, they talk big with a fragile spine, I carve my name in the fault line, every bar like a landmine, step wrong, flat line.
I remember nights I was barely breathing, demons inside steady misleading. I flipped that rage to a different meaning, turn bleeding to leading.
When they count you out, let the hunger shout. Through the doubt, break out. When the sky falls down, take the crown. Run the town, stand your ground.
No silver spoon, just scars and grit. Cold hard flows where I used to sit. Dreams so big they didn't fit. Now I refuse to quit.
Get up
from the ash and dust.
Get up
when you lose that trust.
Get up
if you must. Rise or bust. I don't pray for an easy road. I load that pain like ammo stowed. Explode when the pressure overload. Heavy mode. Trap drum slap like a metal door. 808 crack through the core. Every setback I ignore. I come back for more. Adrenaline surge. I emerge from the wreckage. Burning the doubt. I purge every message. Rage in the cage. I sever the leverage. Step to the mic. I'm breaking the edges. Climbing the mountain with blood on my knuckles. Life try to break me. I doubled in muscle. Struggle to hustle. Rebuttal the muzzle. I juggle the trouble. Then burst out the tunnel.
Get up when your vision blurs. Get up. Let the beast stir. Get up. No slur. Make it occur. Get up. Through the cuts and scars. Get up. Past the bars. Get up. Chasing stars through battle scars.
Even when the lights go dim and fade, even when the debt's unpaid, I don't fold, I escalate, detonate, dominate. This ain't hype, it's a battle cry. Heavy breath, never asking why. Fall 7 times, stand 8 high, touch the sky. When the beat cuts out, but the echoes stay. When tomorrow feel far away. When the world say no to what you say. No surrender, no excuse, no delay, you fall. Get up! Get up!
808 quake. Heart full of fire, no brakes. You standing in my lane, better move. Get out of my way. Came from the mud with a chip on my shoulder. World got cold, but I only got colder. Weight on my back made the hunger grow bolder. Now the flow like a
Get out of my way.
when I step in the ring.
Get out of my way.
Hear the alarm bells ring.
Get out of my way.
I don't play, I swing. I'm a threat to the king. They said slow down, I sped it up. Pressure high, but I fed the rush. Every scar just proof I'm tough. Never said enough. Tunnel vision, I see that crown. No handouts when I came around. Built from dust off broken ground, now I run this town. Heartbeat knocked like a battering ram. Pain turned fuel, I don't give a damn. They don't understand who I am. I don't fold, I slam.
Get out of my way.
When the fire ignite,
Get out of my way.
I'm ready to fight.
Get out of my way.
Day or night, I strike on sight.
Get out of my way.
When the pressure peak,
Get out of my way.
I don't do weak.
Get out of my way.
Victory I seek, no retreat. I remember nights I was doubting breath, walking the line between dream and death. Now I stare at fear, no sweat, no regret.
Get out of my way.
If you blocking the climb,
Get out of my way.
I'm ahead of my time.
Get out of my way.
Every verse a crime, cross that line, they flex fake crowns. I break fake thrones, build my empire from cracked backbones. Every syllable razor toned, carved in stone. 808 slam like a steel trap door. Hi-hat slice like a chainsaw roar. Every setback I outscore. Bring war to your shore. Adrenaline rush, I crush every limit. Run through the flame, I'm burning the gimmick. No pause, no claws, I'm fully committed. They timid, I'm vivid, explosive and wicked. Climb when it's vertical, pain is convertible. Turning my hurt to a lyrical miracle. Critical, cynical, voices a minnow. I finish the mission, unstoppable criminal.
Get out of my way.
When the stakes too high,
Get out of my way.
I don't ask why.
Get out of my way.
I defy, touch the sky.
Get out of my way.
Through the cuts and scars,
Get out of my way.
past the bars.
Get out of my way.
Chasing stars, like a shooting star. Even when the lights go dim and shake, even when the ground might break, I don't bend, I dominate. Detonate, elevate. This ain't hype, it's war and sound. Heavy bass make the earth rebound. Stand too close, you getting drowned. I'm profound. When the beat fade out but the echoes stay. When the doubters kneel and pray. When tomorrow depends on today. No mercy, no pause, no delay. If you in my lane, get out of my way.
Yeah. Plates clank, chains drag, 808s crack ribs, sweat drip like rain. This ain't luck, this is gas. I was built in the basement, hunger in my stomach. Dreams heavy on my back, had to be coming. Pain was the tax I paid every 100. Now I stack reps to the speakers puncture. Every scar on display, every night, every day. I don't pray for the way I carve it, lift it, make it obey. They want shine, but they dodge the grind. Want the crown, but won't train the mind. I was dead broke, laser aligned. Tunnel vision, redesign. Callous is thick from gripping fate. Iron will with an iron plate. Pressure cook at a higher rate. I don't hesitate, I dominate. Heartbeat sink to the kick and snare. Breathe like smoke in the midnight air. Pain in my lungs, but I don't care. Add more weight, let's go there. Through the blood and sweat, no regret, no debt. Every goal I set, I collect, I don't forget. When the doubt gets loud, stand tall, stand proud. I don't blend in the crowd, I break out, unbound. I remember days I was weak inside. Smile fake just to let it slide. Now I weaponize what I used to hide. Turn the rage to a rising tide. Not just muscle and mass, it's the pain I surpass. Every doubt I outclass, leave the old me in the past. They flex online with a red and shine. I build slow like a fault line. Every rep another bold line. Every rhyme heavy gold mine. No shortcuts in this battlefield. No fake strength in a plastic shield. I live truth, make the fake ones yield. My discipline, the final seal. Adrenaline spike, I ignite, I'm raw. Bite down hard on an iron jaw. No applause, no claws, just laws of grind that define my cause. Storm in my veins, breaking chains. Losses converted straight to gains. Sweat stains marking my lanes. Built from pressure, forged in flames. When the bar feels stuck, no luck, just grit and pluck. I don't give up, I rise when the odds say done. Through the ache and strain, through the mental rain, I remain built different in my domain. Even when the tank feel dry and low, even when the progress slow, I reload, explode, outgrow every limit they throw. I don't chase hype, I chase growth. Every breath a silent oath, from the bottom to the throat.
all day, just quote.
When the lights go dim in the gym at night, when the mirror show truth inside, when the world say quit the fight, I add more weight, one more rep, one more set. That's how I collect.
Yeah. This ain't for the weak. This ain't for the fake. This is domination. I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT.
Yeah. Step in the zone, feel the quake, hear the roar. Every bar I spit, leave them broken on the floor. They thought I was soft, I'm a lion, hear me soar. Every battle I face, I return tenfold more. Greatest of all time, go. Every line, every rhyme, go. I don't wait, I climb. Every step that I take, redefine. Yeah, I was raised in the fire where the weak complain, where every loss taught me to master the pain. I turned the struggle into a kingdom to reign. Now my legacy hit like a runaway train. They talk, they speculate, they try to debate. I innovate, dominate, calibrate my fate. Every failure I faced, I accelerate. Now my presence alone intimidate. Heartbeat sync with the baseline crack. Every opponent better watch their back. I don't slip, I don't lack. I turn the battlefield into my track. Go. I don't follow, I lead. Go. I plant every seed. Go. I exceed every limit, every creed. Go. Through the struggle and grind. Go. Every challenge I find. Go. I redefine the standard for all mankind. I remember nights when nobody believed. Every dream I had, they wanted me deceived. Now my bars hit sharp, every word conceived. Legacy alive in every track I breathe. Go. I don't stumble, I attack. Go. Every move I stack. Go. I counter every flack, every obstacle I crush, every door I crack. They want fame easy, I want history. I turn every line into a victory. Every beat I touch, I write mystery. They can't match the grind, the intensity. I was forged in storms, I thrive in pressure. Every loss turned to gold, my own treasure. I don't chase trends, I chase measure. Every step, every breath, pure pleasure. Adrenaline spike, my veins ignite. Every lyrical weapon, sharp and tight. I ascend through the darkness of night, claiming every crown, every fight. No mercy, no pause, no imitation. Every move calculated, total domination. I rise beyond any expectation. Forever the standard, the foundation. Go, even if they hate. Go, I accelerate. Go, I dominate. Every stage I step, I elevate. Go. Through the sweat and tears, go. Through the pain and fears, go. I persevere till the whole world hear my career. Even when the lights dim, I shine relentless. Even when the crowd fade, my steps tremendous. Every rhyme, every bar, vivid, tremendous. I'm the storm, the force, the epic sentence. They pray I falter, they pray I fall. I'm unshakable, answer every call. Every attack I face, I brawl. I rise above, standing tall. So when the beat hits hard and the crowd feel the quake, when the game's online and the world awake, no one thing, no debate. I'm not just a player, I'm the GOAT. Greatest of all time.
Yeah. Light it up. Feel that pressure build.
It's time to fire!
Came from the dark where the pain never sleeps. Now I ignite every beat that I breathe. Fuel in my veins, yeah, it's running too deep. I don't just rise, I erupt from beneath. Fire in the lungs, I'm inhaling the rage. Locked in the cage, now I'm breaking the cage. Every page written red from the stage. I don't just spit, I detonate with the page. They want the smoke, I'm the whole wildfire. Step too close, you get burned by the fire. Built from the grind, now I'm climbing up higher. Never retire, I'm wired to inspire.
Feel the heat, feel the spark. I was built in the dark. Now I light up the path. Every move leaves a mark.
Fire! Fire up! Let it burn in my soul. Fire up! Now I'm losing control. Fire up! Every goal I enroll, turn the pain into gold. Fire up! Feel the rage in my chest. I don't settle for less. Fire up! Put my name to the test. I'm the fire, no rest.
Pressure applied and I'm ready to snap. turn every doubt into lyrical traps. You in the game but you stuck in the back. I'm in attack mode, I never relax. Heartbeat pounding like drums of a war. Kicking the door like I'm ready for more. Every scar turned to something I wore. Now I'm the storm that you cannot ignore. I don't play safe, I go straight for the kill. Higher my mind and I sharpen my will. You hesitate, I accelerate still. I take the crown when you're chasing the thrill. Spark it ignited, I'm ready to blow. Step in my lane, you get caught in the flow. Burning ambition, I'm stealing the show. I'm the eruption you never could hold. No hesitation, I'm taking the throne. Built every brick, I did it alone. Now I'm a force and it's fully grown. Try to stop me, you're turning to stone. Fire! Every second I blaze. Fire! Now I'm stuck in a phase. Breaking out of the cage, setting fire to the stage. Hear the crowd when I roar. Fire! I'm the heat at the core. Fire! Always ready for war. I'm the flame you ignore.
Yeah. No breaks, no fear. You either light it or get burned by it. Because once I spark, I don't stop. Yeah. Turn the volume to a riot level. 808 shaking like tectonic metal. Gloves off, guard up. Welcome to the fight! Came from the mud where the blood run cold. Stories untold, heart made of stone. Backs against walls, I stood alone. Built my throne. Fight when the pressure mount. Fight when they count you out. Fight, no doubt. Let it out. Knuckles bruised from the grip on fate. Learn real quick how to separate real from fake when the stakes inflate. I detonate, heavy bass like a punch to ribs. Crack through the track like shattered grids. You talk big but you never live what you give. I don't shadow box, I swing through fear. Pain in my lungs but the vision clear. They disappear when the end get near. I persevere. Heartbeat banging like war parade. Dead I paid in the dark arcade. They throw shade, I throw grenades. Unfazed, fight when the sky collapse. Fight, no relapse. Fight, counter-attack, no slack. Fight, through the cuts and scars. Raising bars, breaking bars, going hard. I remember nights I was barely awake. Mind like a quake every step I take. One wrong move and the floor might break. High stakes, when the doubts sink deep. No retreat, on repeat. Heartbeat, trap drum snap like bones in a clash. Flash of the past when the anger splash. Dash through the ash from bridges I trashed. I adapt fast, pressure cook rage into diamond lines. Tighten the spine when the clock decline. Sign of a mind that redefine every line. They fold quick when the heat turn red. I turn dread into fuel instead. Fed on the words that they once said. Now I'm ahead. Adrenaline rush, I'm crushing the doubt. Hustle and muscle, I'm busting it out. Tussle with trouble, I love when they shout. Rubble and thunder, I'm running the route. Calculated aggression, confession and cadence. Tension, extension, I bend it, then break it. Never complacent, I face it and take it. Shatter the matrix, remake it, I stake it. Fight when they aim at your name. Fight through the flame. Fight, change the game, no tame. Fight when the lights go dim. Fight from within. Fight to the brim. Win even when the crowd goes silent and cold. Even when the narrative's sold, I hold my ground, never fold, pure gold. This ain't hype, it's survival mode. Heavy load on a cracked road. Explode when the rage overflowed, uncontrolled. You see a battle, I see a test. Pressure pressed on my chest, but I'm obsessed with being the best. No rest, when the beat drop out but the echo remain. When the world say ease the pain, when they beg me to stay restrained. I won't break, I won't bend, I won't quit. Teeth grit, fists tight. Every day I fight. Lights flicker, bass tremble, 808s vibrating through a broken ceiling. They said I'd disappear, said I'd be faded. Watch me now. Came from the blur where the vision was cracked. Cold nights, low lights, world on my back. They whispered he's done, I stayed on track. Now I'm back to back. Faded, that's what they call my name. Faded, said I lost my flame. Faded, but I changed the game. Now they know my name. Every scar like a shadow I fought. Every lesson expensive and bought. They saw smoke, never saw the spark. I ignite the dark.
No filter flow, just venom and drive. Buried alive, but I still survive. Pressure applied, I amplified, I'm certified.
Heartbeat pounding like a war drum crack. Future ahead, I don't look back. They see gray, I see black, then I attack.
Faded when the lights go faded, but I won't give. Faded from within, I begin again. Faded through the cuts and scars, raising blood, chasing stars, past the bars.
I remember nights I was numb inside, lost in the noise with nowhere to hide. They saw weakness I couldn't disguise, but I weaponized.
Faded when the doubt creeps near. Faded but I persevere. Faded crystal clear, no fear. Trap drum slap like a door kicked in. 808 crack through the thickest sin. Every setback fuels the wind, let the chaos begin. They move slow in a comfort zone, I break bones in a danger zone. Build my throne from a shattered stone, all alone.
Adrenaline rush, I'm crushing the static, turning the tragic to something dramatic. Automatic with savage mechanics, manic but focused, explosive and frantic. Flipping the script when they call me a ghost. Most of them froze when I needed them most. Toasted the pain that built me the host. I rose from the coast of almost.
Faded when they count you. Faded, let the hunger shout through the drought. Break out. Faded when the sky turns gray, I don't fade away. Here to stay, make a way.
Even when the spotlight flicker and fail, even when the critics prevail, I inhale, exhale, set sail, break the scale. This ain't hype, it's resurrection mode. Heavy load on a narrow road, explode when the pressure overload, uncontrolled.
You thought I'd vanish in the shade, another dream slowly decayed, but I sharpened every blade. In the dark I stayed.
When the beat cut out but the echo remain, when the world say you wash your plane, when they try to erase my name, I don't blur, I don't break, I don't fade. You called me faded. Now watch me burn brighter.
Yeah, 808s vibrating through the bloodstream. Adrenaline spike, pupils wide, I don't chase highs, I manufacture 'em. Dopamine, dopamine. Why did it call for the voltage surge? Mind in a storm, every thought I purge. They said calm down, I don't do conserve, I curve every nerve.
The baseline drop,
Dopamine,
heart won't stop.
dopamine.
Climb to the top, never flop.
Pressure built like a shaking grenade. Tick, tick time, but I'm never afraid. Chemistry shift every move I made. Self-upgrade, no sedative flow, I'm raw, I'm frantic. Mind volcanic, manic, mechanic, panic. Never too organic, damn it's symptomatic. Synapse snap when a hi-hat scatter. Brain on fire, nothing else matter. Climb that ladder, faster, faster, I'm the master. Dopamine, when the hunger ignite. In the dead of night, fuel the fight. Bite down tight, when the crowd all scream. Laser beam, live the dream. Extreme regime. I was numb once, stuck in gray. Clock ticks, slow days decay. Now I overload every vein I play. No delay. Dopamine. From the risk I take. Dopamine. From the rules I break. Dopamine. From the path I make. Earthquake. Trap drum slap like a shock to chest. 808 press like a stress test. Every bar flex at full request. No rest. I don't sip slow, I drown and drive. Barely survive, but I feel alive. Chemical rush when I arrive. Rev the hive. Adrenaline spinning, I'm grinning, I'm winning. Beginning the venom, no limit, no ceiling. The feeling, revealing the villainous rhythm. Killing the silence, I'm building a prism. Vision, electric, kinetic, and hectic. Magnetic, aesthetic, aggressive, poetic, pathetic. Opponents get shredded and severed. I level the pressure, I'm better than ever. When the stakes too high, touch the sky. Don't ask why, just amplify. Through the pain and scars, breaking bars, chasing stars, past the bars. Even when the lights go cold and fade, even when the debt's unpaid, I spike the vibe I generate. Dominate, detonate. This ain't hype, it's neural fire. Live wire, rappers razor wire. Every verse, take me higher. Climb that spire. When the beat cut out, but the pulse remain. When the rush run hot through every vein. When the world go dull and I feel the strain, I reload the drive, I reset the flame, I sharpen the aim. I don't wait for it, I create.
Dopamine.